You were ready to be done, but it wasn't just with something or someone. It was like a cycle in your life. It's like, I'm tired of being poor, so I'm not going to be anymore. I'm tired of being single, so I'm not going to be anymore. I'm tired of being in a rotten marriage, so I'm not going to be anymore. I'm tired of being the underdog, so I'm not going to be anymore. It's like that kind of cycle. It's very personal to you. And I think it took you, God bless your stamina, a lot of hardships and a lot of convincing to realize, yeah, this is just a shit situation and I got to move on from it. And it was somewhere around the eclipse that said, Leo, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot, and it looks like you have a new beginning or a new start or something new in your life that is taking center stage this week. This is where we begin, Leo. This is a timeless message for Leo, sun, moon, and rising sign. It is an energy reading, so please take it where and how it resonates in your life. It's your message. It came to you because you called it into you. That's why I'm here. I made a video and you called it into you. That's how it works. That being said, I do make a new video every week, so if you find that you enjoy these messages, please be sure to subscribe to my channel and ring that notification bell so that you know when I upload your favorite content. Leo, if it falls out, we're going to leave it on the table. Trust in the magic is an energy of, honestly, something actually really beautiful starting to pop off in your life. This sense of something that is meant to be and destined, strong and new. There's also wisdom. It's called White Raven. So it's almost like white magic in a way. Something that is blessed, like a blessing, has come into your life. So let's get deeper into how this is coming into your life, maybe what exactly it is. But God wants you to trust, be in a place of being open and receptive this week, because this is for the week ahead of whenever you see this. So be open and receptive to trust and just believe in these new beginnings, or believe in these newnesses or this situation that you're in. Trust is essential this week. Let's cleanse the energy. Okay, so we have, all right, okay. So right off the bat, there's something quite happy and fun at the very least, playful and maybe even romantic, right? That we can expand it into. Leo, we start off with love is all around. So this is new, either flattering words, people complimenting you a lot, which is also very good. People singing your praises or talking about you well, or good news that's being heralded or coming to you, or good news that's being announced. Maybe you're announcing something new. So maybe you're announcing a new beginning or something new happening in your life, or simply this. There is a new love that is coming into your life. Right? You are being loved or falling in love with something new. Now, this doesn't have to be romantic love at all, but it does always excite and it does always inspire. And this is a real heart chakra opener. You can tell by the green energy here. Love is all around. It's like feeling loved and feeling like something is fresh and something is new. Something is at the very beginning of its wonderment and it's becoming a part of your life. So trust is essential right now to keep yourself open to the blessing that is in your life or entering your life this week. Let's flip over this card. We're going to get to the past in a second. We have watch and wait. You've been waiting for this for a while. This is Piscean energy. Or you've been expecting this kind of energy like, yeah, we knew it was coming. Like, how could we not see this from a mile away? And you're looking back at it. So it's almost like in some ways you knew it was approaching, or you'd been manifesting it for a while, or I don't know. It suddenly happened. Watch and wait. Seahorse. Seahorse energy can sometimes be about fatherhood and paternity. That can be. But it's something that was building up and that you're very proud of and very happy for. New beginning, new start. Could be a special event in your life with this kind of announcement that's coming out. Yeah, it could have that kind of effect of some sort of celebration or celebrating something new in your life as well. So you're looking forward to this. This is in that respect, you would have known it was coming. Now, in the past, we have be peace. And it doesn't mean that things aren't peaceful now. What it means is that in some ways, the reason why it's happening now is because you made peace with it in the past. Or you made peace with the context or the situation in the past. Now, this could be this could be Holy Spirit. This is Libran energy. This is an energy of balance. And so there was something, in other words, it's almost like, I hate to overuse the word fate or destiny, but this is just almost coming so easy. It can't be anything else. It really just kind of flowed really smoothly to get to the point of its actual beginning, its actual being. And what do I mean by that? Coming into the 3D realm, coming into the 3D world, maybe even being officialized or officiated, made real in some way. But honestly, I think it's bringing you a lot of peace. You've been hoping for it for a while, and I think it will bring you a lot of peace when it finally happens, because this is what you've been building for. This is what you've been waiting for, hoping for, praying for, or manifesting for. All in all, really lovely energy. We're going to get into the 6-card spread, and then I'm going to choose some resolution cards that I'll keep to the side, so we'll see how they play out. Leo. There's one. If any other wants to come out, it can. That's a little too much. Maybe they just all want to come out. All right, let's go into the 6-card spread, Leo. Let's see the details of this event, or how everything is popping off. Like, what is this that we're experiencing this week for Leo? We have the Lovers, and then we have an ending. Maybe we have the ending of a love affair. But certainly the major arcana would trump the minor arcana. So it could very well be that there's a love affair. This is Gemini energy. This sense of finding connectivity or partnership that brings the bad times to an absolute finish or end. Because this is a finish. This is a done. This is also a sense of written in blood. Something that has been really difficult or really tough. But then we have, Wheel of Fortune, which is showing up right after the 10 of Swords. It's sort of like it's just serendipitous. It's just fortune. And I'm going to get a clarifier for this. We need to make sure. And then we have the Knight of Wands, which could represent your energy, or simply taking action, moving forward, not thinking, just trusting and following your passions, but also your instincts. This is a very action and forward-based card, moving forward. Moving forward. Opportunity. Wow. So what the heck is this? Right? Opportunity, philanthropy, being very benefic, maybe even making a decision to move forward and open up opportunities for other people, or be kind or generous to other people. But I think that there's I think that there's an offer on the table for you or for somebody, or they're going to have a lot of offers. And then we have slow and steady. So it's got to do something with a job. Okay, but okay, stop. Let's clarify the Ten of Swords. What's going on? Why is the Ten of Swords here? Why is the Ten of Swords here? Showing up all crappy. In the middle of a bunch of good times. The Magician. I'm sorry, the hard times are over. You're figuring out. It's almost like you're figuring out, or something is surprising you. And working out in the most difficult, crazy, stupid time. And then we have Page of Swords here, which is a new idea. Beginning over. So ending out and closing out. Whatever was done was done. Whatever was finished was finished. And taking the remnants and the rubble and finding something new. Finding a new interest. Deciding a new way forward. Something here has been hard won and completed. So we have a Page of Swords on the other side, which means we get to begin again with a clean slate. So all those fears that may have been built up, all that sadness, all that prejudice that could have been built up, this is saying, nope, like magic, it's disappearing, and we start again. We begin again, because the cycle has closed out, Leo. And there is fortune in completing of a cycle. Like the ending is the worst of it. It's over. Now I can move forward. There are opportunities on the table for me, especially with work. But see, now you kind of understand how precious everything is. You kind of understand now that even though there were a lot of options, you know how to choose the right one. You know, and without all this, there would not have been the wisdom to be able to see the clarity in how should I treat things? How should I proceed forward? How should I move forward? All of those things. Let's get a moon card. Leo. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. I mean, listen, we don't have a full moon eclipse coming. We already had one. This could have something to do with something that happened around then. But ultimately, there was a major shift in your emotional structure around that time. And that is what marked the catalyst for the events that are kicking off now. It's almost like you were ready to be done with something. You were ready to be done, but it wasn't just with something or someone. It was like a cycle in your life. It's like, I'm tired of being poor, so I'm not going to be anymore. I'm tired of being single, so I'm not going to be anymore. I'm tired of being in a rotten marriage, so I'm not going to be anymore. I'm tired of being the underdog, so I'm not going to be anymore. It's like that kind of cycle. It's very personal to you. And I think it took you, God bless your stamina, a lot of hardships and a lot of convincing to realize, yeah, this is just a shit situation and I got to move on from it. And it was somewhere around the eclipse that said, yeah, that was when done was done. When your countenance shifted, your constitution shifted. And it like the old stuff didn't make any sense anymore, right? That suddenly it's like you were ready to let go of whatever it was that was holding you back. So what is this Lover's energy? What is this Lover's energy? Could have been the end of a romance or a relationship, or the end of communications or connection. We have Queen of Pentacles. No, it was maybe a particular person. I don't think this was the end. I think this is the person that catalyzed you getting your shit together. Could also be the ways in which you make money, or I don't know, your level of responsibility was suddenly solidified, perhaps by a new partnership or situation. Let's get into the resolution cards, because I want to understand this a little bit better. So you seem to have been stuck between a rock and a hard place, especially financially. Maybe not knowing what to do or not having the answers that you needed. Robbing Peter to pay Paul because the funds were low. And then we have partnership and connection, but then disconnection from that. But then on the other side, we have the 10 of Cups, and then we have the 5 of Swords. So everything was really up and down and confusing. 9 of Pentacles is here, that sense of maybe that's why I settled for only second best. And suddenly you kind of realized it. You or somebody, you suddenly realized, Leo, that I was settling for second best and I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm going to start completely fresh, and this time around, I'm going to raise my standards. And so ultimately, but you had to let the other stuff die. I think the resolution is that you're undermining yourself. That you're kind of undermining yourself, or you might decide to be single. Ultimately, you might decide to be single, or get rid of anybody in your life that's sort of blocking your abundance. And so, on some level, you already know that this is coming. And maybe that you're better off alone. Or you took yourself out of a situation because you were ashamed and scared of difficulty. And that was really starting to wear thin on something that was actually quite beautiful. But I think you felt more secure being alone. I think you're coming into awareness now of how you may have fucked yourself and how to make it better. Whatever this was something that was toxic and something that had to end and had to finish, because there was a connectivity here that almost just got ripped apart. And sort of time will tell where you just had to take action and do things differently. Things will start to trickle in now from that period. God damn. Okay. Things will start to trickle in. But it was through this eclipse season, especially around that, what was it? Eclipse in full moon in Libra. It was sometime around there. When was that? End of March? I don't remember the timing, but I don't know what was happening. Think back to around that time. It didn't come back in the, it didn't come back. It didn't come in the past. It says that's when everything concluded. That's when you were sure. That's when you knew. That's hurting me. I apologize. That's when you knew around this new moon that something that you were doing was sabotaging yourself. And so you fixed it and you corrected it. And no matter what anybody else says, guess what? That one correction has changed everything back to the better. Because if you kept heading in the old direction, maybe because of pride, it would have completely ruined you. But I think what you did was like, no, I know where this is headed. I'm intervening and I'm changing the direction. I'm not asking anybody's permission either. And you did. And so what God wants you to know is good on you, because things are working out or going to be working out for you because of that decision. Yep. So we have come back to the edge. It's time to take the risk, Leo. It's time to come back. I don't know if you took the safer route, you found peace. It's almost like it's time to trust yourself again. And that's where the newness starts. This sense of, yeah, things are turning back on for you. So you don't have to treat this like it's precious anymore. I know you were treating it like it was precious, or things were slowing. It's almost like you found out what was clogging up the generator. You fixed it, you got it out, and you just restarted the generator, and it's now just starting to come back to full speed. So Leo, the real message is that something is starting to come back to full speed after you removed whatever was toxic for it. Good on you for it. Good decision. Because now you can be happier again getting yourself out there or taking more risks or putting yourself back into life. Things don't have to be as precious as they were because they will be sustainable again. It's like you're back in the race. Let's go to the angel messages. Oh, Lord, Leo. I love that. Angel messages for Leo, please. Oh, I love this. This has actually been coming out a lot. Stress reduction. De-stress your mind, body, and schedule as you need it to rest, recharge, and revive. Leo, you can ease into this situation. You can feel safe with it. You can trust it. It is built on the steel of your hardships, and it's not going anywhere. And it's almost like, yeah, you're back in full swing now. So relax about it. You don't have to freak out anymore. I hope that you'll come over with me to the extended reading. The link is down below. I pin it to the top of the comments section. I also put it in the description box, or you can just come over to Vimeo and check out the latest Leo video. I'll see you guys there.